Okay, I need to rant some more. Okay, Dick Durbin, age 80, and he basically only retired because he's dying. Hassan, age 66. King, age 81 from Maine. Tim Kaine, 67, and he was Hillary Clinton's vice presidential candidate. Shaheen, 78, and she's a monarchist basically because she is boosting up her daughter for the same Senate seat she holds, and I hate that. Looking at you, Dick Blumenthal. We all know what you want to do here in Connecticut. Rosen, 68, and then Fetterman, 56, plus several strokes. I mean, these 8 Democrats weren't just random Democrats. Sure, they're not all up for re-election, but don't we have like a solid argument here for why age actually should be a disqualifying factor at a time when we need to fight, when we need to stand strong, when we need to push back, when we need to think about the future of this country, when we need to feel the zeitgeist of the United States. Average age about 40, by the way. Old age matters. It is something that's a negative. That's a check in the negative column. Maybe it just correlates with privilege. Maybe it just correlates with incumbency. But God damn it, look, 80, 66, 81, 67, 78, 68, and a stroke. So a stroke victim and an 80-year-old, a 66-year-old, an 81-year-old, a 67-year-old, 78-year-old, and a 68-year-old just gave up. I would expect those fucking ages to give up. I would expect a stroke victim to give up when it's time to fight, which is exactly why we shouldn't be afraid to talk about age as disqualifying or at least a checkbox in the negative column. My name is Damon Noble. I'm running against an 82-year-old representative in the House, Rosa DeLauro, who lives outside of the district, hasn't been back in a long time, and all I keep hearing is this is ageism. You're mentioning her age. Well, what does age matter if she's doing a good job? Oh, well, just because you're young doesn't mean you're better. Why don't you work with her? Here's my answer. I can't work with her. There's nothing to work with her with. Because this is a fight. We're in an existential fight for this country. And when you're too old, you're too tired, just like a stroke victim. You're too tired to have what it takes to fight. And you give us up. Or you die in office. And then we lose the vote. Sorry, I just had to rant. I'm so disappointed by all this.